What does the science say about calorie restriction and exercise?
So if you ask people the question, what's more important, calories in, calories out, remarkably people, in fact, even doctors, you ask doctors that, they say they're equivalent, or exercise is more important, which is blatantly false. I mean, you just think about it. Like in a minute, you could consume hundreds of calories. I mean, whether you're, biting into a donut or something, hundreds of calories per minute, where it can take, you can only burn, some people may only burn 100 calories per hour doing kind of moderate intensity exercises. So you can see how rapidly, if you actually calculated, how many times you'd have to run up and down the Empire State Building to burn off whatever, calorie-dense meal is coming to you, you realize the imbalance and how what we have so much more control over calories in, since most of the calories out for people who are not athletes is actually just our metabolism rather than our exercise. So we actually only have control over a small portion of the pie of calories out, whereas calories in, we have almost total control.
Yeah, and it's more fun to take it in than put it out. I know at my most intense one time I got 825 calories burned in an hour in training, and that's that's not that much, really. I mean, it can, like what he's saying, in comparison to what I can take in.
That,
It took 20 minutes to get 1,000 back in from that. Yeah, so.
You are, by the way, for those who are not watching this show and you might be hearing something in the background, that's Dr. Gregor on his tread desk, which I actually have a tread desk too.
She does.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
I do. I love it. And
oh my God, you get addicted. Like you can't work any other way.
No, exactly. I can't sit that long. And it's not so much for the calories burned, because the calories aren't that burned. It's just to keep moving, and it just keeps your energy up, right? Is that why you do? How many miles?
So the blood doesn't stagnate in your lower limbs. So that's why we think sitting is associated with mortality. Those who sit more than 6 hours a day, even those that exercise regularly, go out to the gym after work, appear to suffer significantly increased all-cause mortality. We think that's because of the endothelial function damage from the stagnating blood flow. You don't have that constant tug of the blood flow in your lower limbs, and that impairs your artery function. And so, look, you don't have to be walking all the time. Even bobbing your knee up and down, bobbing your heel has been shown to prevent that kind of stagnation, prevent the crippling of your artery function that comes from prolonged sitting. So you can take frequent breaks. There's all sorts of kind of fidgety devices or kind of cycling devices you can stick under your desk that are cheap, inexpensive, won't annoy your coworkers, but it is important not to sit for extended periods every day, independent of physical activity that may shorten your lifespan.